is Lord Thaddeus Cray, obviously. As you can see, I kind of got trimmed up. I was looking like a woolly booger. And no one wants to look like a woolly booger. It's bad enough I've come across people that definitely, well, not bad, but it's interesting enough that I've come across people that have had fascinating experiences, but I don't want to look like something that's been cited, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, on a serious note, this one isn't going to be about a cryptid. It's going to be about something a little different. It's going to be about soft disclosure. Now, what exactly is soft disclosure? Well, it's something pretty much which Hollywood will do, or movies might do, to kind of prepare us for what could be coming out. Now, this came from a movie that I saw called Blood In, Blood Out. It was a very good movie. I've never seen it before until recently. Very good movie, to say the least. It was, well, if you don't know what it's about, I'd advise you to watch it. It's an older movie, but there were a lot of things that were mentioned. Now, this is human activity, criminal activity, stuff like that. But it was still fascinating because the names and stuff were changed a little bit. And of course, people I've run across in my life have been part of certain organizations and things like that, of course. You know, this kind of renamed it a little bit, you know. And of course, that's about as soft disclosure gets. You have to understand something. Not everything involves cryptids or spooky stuff. Sometimes it's just human activity. Another show I love, I still watch it regularly, is Law and Order SVU. Another example. Of course, you know, they put real stuff out there and they put a little spin of it, a fictional bit of it. But my point is this. It is something that Hollywood has always done. Of course, you know, they make different kind of things which kind of mimics events going on out in real life. And a lot of it, of course, is entertainment, make no mistake. I think the majority of it is. And trust me, some of it's awesome. But on a more serious note, some of this is definitely, I believe there are some people who know things, and of course they have to watch their own behinds, and if they don't, they can get in trouble. But at the same time, maybe they feel obligated, or maybe they're being ordered to by forces behind the scenes. I don't know. I like to think it's more of the better angels of their nature, but I can't say. Think about it. So many sci-fi shows, so many books. H.G. Wells, that dude, he did a lot of it. Stuff like that. I'm just saying, things that really are too much of a coincidence to really be a coincidence. You know what I'm talking about. That is what soft disclosure is. It is something that is very common, more than you think. I believe the series Supernatural is a good example of this. Of course, you know, that yes, it's Hollywood and all that stuff, but there was definitely something going on with that. And that pretty much is what this is going to be on. It's human nature to try to definitely see more than what really is, but also at the same time, it's human nature to not really pay attention. You know, you basically have to kind of hit the middle of the road with this. But what I have noticed is that definitely there's a lot of that going on, especially as of late. My God. I mean, it's one thing or the other. To me, it seems almost like you have a bunch of woke nonsense, which is, to me, it's almost like they're trying to make everyone miserable. Or the shows that are really good, they seem to be kind of trying to really push this narrative out there of what might be coming down very soon. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's something to think on, and definitely something that I think is becoming more the norm. And this is where I think that we definitely need to try to keep to our faith, whatever your faith is, and try to keep strong for what's going to be happening. I believe we're going to see some amazing things, both good and bad. It's not all going to be doom and gloom. I think we're going to see wonders. And that I look forward to seeing in the next 7 to 8 years. Just kind of a hunch. That is what I wanted to put out there. So just because they're disclosing or, you know, putting out certain things that might scare you, don't be afraid. Because I think that we're going to see some amazing things. Basically, just keep yourself strong and keep prepared for what's going to be coming out. I'm still working on the wheel. I plan on putting part 2 up very soon, once I get all of it put down. And then, well, we'll see how it goes from there. You guys be blessed and be safe.